Gosh, let's see if I remember how to do this. So I'm sitting here looking at Destroying the Illusion YouTube channel back up on YouTube. Kind of in shock a little bit, not going to lie. Almost 5 years to the day since it was banned. October 15th, 2020. Day the Hunter Biden laptop story dropped, right when YouTube censored hundreds of channels that day. And now almost exactly 5 years later, it is back. It's pretty crazy. I spent more time being banned on YouTube than I did actually having an active YouTube channel. I had it for about 4 years. Started it 9 years ago. When I first started the channel, I called it Real Fake News, but that was a bad name. I settled on the Destroying the Illusion name and started uploading videos 9 years ago. 4 years active, 5 years banned. Now it's back. I'm even wearing the same jacket. The very last video I uploaded to Destroying the Illusion YouTube, when they banned my main channel, October 15th, 2020, I instantly went over to my backup channel, Destroying the Illusion 2.0, and I did like an emergency broadcast, letting everybody know how bad the censorship was getting. And this is the exact same jacket I was wearing 5 years ago. You see how freaking tattered up it is? Man. So yeah, when I saw a few weeks ago that Trump had settled with YouTube for an amount, and then Google came out and stated that they were going to be reinstating banned channels that they banned a few years ago, admitting that they were pressured to censor by the Biden administration. And now that their terms and conditions are different, they're gonna let back on some of those channels. Maybe that was like a, deal that Trump made with them or something. Who knows if that was a behind the scenes deal or not. But as soon as I saw Google make that announcement, I went and appealed again. Now, over the past 5 years, I've appealed a few times to get my channels back. No success each time, appeal denied. So I really had zero expectations when I filed this appeal. But over the course of the last few weeks, I started seeing smaller channels start to pop up. Almost every day I would search on Twitter the keywords YouTube channel back or YouTube reinstated. And I would see a couple channels a day. And then I saw Liz Crokin. She got reinstated like 5 or 6 days ago. When she got reinstated, that gave me some hope. And then a couple days ago, I went to the coffee shop to do some work, and as soon as I sat down, opened up my emails, I saw the top email was an account notification from YouTube telling me that they found my channel did not violate their guidelines and they're reinstating it. And they also reinstated my backup channel too, the DTI 2.0. Sat in shock for a moment. And then the first emotion that hit me was probably nostalgia, because I was checking out the channel, watching the videos start to populate back up in the algorithm on the channel, and man, nostalgia. Checking out the most recent videos that I uploaded 5 years ago during the height of COVID, right? So I was checking out a bunch of the stuff we were talking about right before the election, during COVID, right before the channels got banned. Just laughing, thinking about those good old days. Not even good old days anymore, right? I mean, with all that's happening, we got good days ahead too. But I was just reminiscing on all that 5 years ago. And then I went to check out the oldest videos. I was just looking at the whole channel. I went to check out the oldest videos from like 8, 9 years ago. Just laughing at what I was doing when I started the whole thing. So when I started the channel, no idea what I was doing, no real goal in mind. I don't know, but I was using a really shitty laptop, some Windows, I don't even remember, laptop. Crappy editing software. I think it was called Filmora. If I'm getting that right, I can barely remember. Oh man, and the oldest videos on the channel were filmed in my childhood house. It was about 9, 10 years ago. I was going through some stuff in my mid-20s, trying to make ends meet and all that, and I ended up renting out my childhood home from my parents for a brief period. And that's where I recorded the very first few videos on the channel. So just remembering that home, remembering everything I did to start the channel 9 years ago. Nostalgia. That was the first emotion that hit me. Not just when I started the channel, but what I was doing right before it got banned. And the second emotion that hit me was embarrassment. Embarrassment. Seeing some of the crap I believed, the crap I was saying, some of the goofy, cringy thumbnails, and the fact I could barely grow hair on my face back then. Just hilarious. I went through like a brief thought of just wanting to delete everything, all 800 videos, and start fresh. But no, I'm not going to do that. They're important to keep up, right? The change is part of the journey. And then the excitement hit me. The excitement of, wow, you know, these channels, these assets, 230,000 subscribers on the main one, 50,000 on the backup one. I have these assets, again, under my control. What can I do with them? What should I do? What should I post? What should I say? How should I organize all the workflow between everything? And that's what I've been pondering for the past couple of days. Really giving it some thought as to how to go about utilizing all these assets I have now. So it's kind of where I'm at, you know, a little bit more on the censorship, particularly around 2020 and since. You know, I don't know, maybe some of you guys watching this video on this channel now haven't heard of me in 5 years, haven't heard from me in 5 years, maybe. But, you know, all that censorship, that big tech purge that went on at the end of 2020, that hit a lot of people real hard. Some people managed it pretty darn well. You know, X22, Red Pill 78, they migrated over to the alternative platforms solid, and they just picked up and kept going. Some people it hit super hard and they quit. Some of those podcasters from back then, 2020 timeframe, they straight up quit. I know a few people who just kind of gave up, went and to their normal lives or started doing other things, gave up on the internet content creation, I guess you could say, which is fine, understandable for some people. For me, kind of middle of the road. Like, I could have done better in hindsight, 2020, right? Retrospection. I could have done better with setting myself up on alternative platforms before the censorship came. I did a little bit, probably should have done better. But I ended up migrating to the alt platforms, Rumble, Telegram, all that. But where it hit me was creatively. You know, some people, the folks that didn't have a tough time migrating, you know, they're consistent, doing the same thing, they got no problem. But for me, it's like, I got all these ideas, all this creativity going on. I like to try a lot of new things a lot of the time. So the censorship really hit me with my inspiration and my creativity. Because once I lost, like, I don't know, 800,000 followers on all of my accounts combined within the span of like a week and had to migrate to all new platforms. It's like, what's my workflow going to be? What am I going to do? Talk about? How am I going to kind of manage all these new platforms I'm working on? And then over the course of the 5 years, I tried a lot of things. Some things kind of failed or took too much of my energy, kind of duds. Other things worked out for a little bit. You know, I was doing the Conspiracy Analytica podcast, Clickbait Expose channel, I tried doing new video styles, video methods. Some stuck, some didn't, and I would go through brief periods, maybe a few months, where my consistency got better and I kind of got into a good groove, but I just never, over the past 5 years, I've never found like a solid groove that I was happy with and comfortable with. So I think getting these channels back, I kind of feel that inspiration coming back. Feel the ability to get into that groove. There's motivation to find that now. So I'm super excited. And I think I've come to terms on what to do with all these with these assets now, with these channels back, and how my workflow is going to be. So I want to share that with you here. Basically, Destroying the Illusion main channel. That'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday live streams, whiteboard videos, news updates. Going to focus more on commentary and research on that one. My 2.0 channel, Destroying the Illusion 2.0, I'm going to turn that into like a low-key vlog, sort of shit posting video. not as much information, but more like rants, live streams, vlogs from events like the Badlands Media Garts and things like that. So that'll be kind of more a low-key, have fun with channel. And everything on those will go to Rumble and BitChute. I'm absolutely not going to stop posting to those channels. In fact, you know, I'm gonna have to tread lightly on YouTube, right? Be smart too. So some videos I make will have to only go to Rumble and BitChute. So definitely keeping those. And then one of my layaway YouTube channels, I'm going to turn that into the Conscious Strength channel. It's got 3.5 thousand subscribers, so that'll be a nice little thing to start for the health brand Conscious Strength. We'll be turning that into the Conscious Strength channel. And then still going to do the Badlands shows, still going to stream over on Pilled, but that's essentially going to be it. I'll leave links to all the reinstated channels or channels I'm on or anything down below, but that's going to be, I think, going forward, what I'm going to do. A couple different YouTube channels. Everything goes to Rumble and BitChute, and then I got the Conscious Strength stuff and Badlands Pilled over here. So super stoked, man. Super stoked. It's, you know, I've learned a lot about how to do the content stuff better over the past 5 years. You know, a lot's changed. And super stoked to see these channels back. It's gonna take me a couple days to kind of fiddle with the names, the links, get everything organized. It's kind of what I've been doing for the past couple of days. It's gonna take me a little bit more, but I think next week I should be good to go with the live streams. And we'll see what happens going forward, man. But Destroying the Illusion is resurrected. You know, when I got banned in 2020 and I started the Rumble account, I dropped the name. I don't know if I should have done that. Maybe I should have kept the name, but that's what I did. I kind of retired or froze the Destroying the Illusion brand, the name, and then I just went under Jordan Sather for the Rumble channel. And I just paused it. So it feels good now that I can say it's been resurrected. We're bringing it back, man. We're bringing back Destroying the Illusion. The whiteboard never went away, but bringing back whiteboard videos to Destroying the Illusion. It's cool, man. Feels good. Feels good, man. And check this out. I was going through some books yesterday, right? Books I haven't read in years and years and years. And look at the bookmark I found. It's meant to be, man. I'm gonna have to order some more of these stickers.